Good evening, everybody, and welcome to NSRA Sunday Select Season. We are at Talladega Super Speedway for the last race before the championship race in the 2021 final part of the season. Tonight, you got me. I'm Rick Greenaway, my the normal host there, Steve. He is out of town for the next couple of weeks, taking care of some family business. So you have me. Um, we have qualifying starting at this time. Looking to see who's out on the track. Oh, there we go. We got Todd Poston out there in the 31 truck, um, laying down a lap. We have not a lot of guys out there tonight. It looks like 12, 13 guys, it looks like, but that's all right. Um, Going through the scenarios for today, looks like we're missing some of our chase guys, which is kind of interesting considering some of them could still make it. But we are going to take a look at the standings here. I got to call them up. I was prepared earlier, and then it disappeared on me. But that's all right. All right. Currently, your points leader, Chris Akers, followed by Daniel Holloway, DJ Mitzel, Mr. Poston himself, Sean Stevens, Mark Mann, Paul Servant, and Les Levy were your top 8 that are competing to move into the top 4. Right now, just looking to see, Chris Akers is here, Holloway is here, DJ is here, Mr. Poston is here, Sean Stevens is here, Mark Mann is here, and Les Levy. So the only one not here is Paul Servant in the top 8, which I'm kind of shocked by that, but that's all right. So we will try to keep you as best as possible updated in the point situation, but I'm not gonna lie, my I not gonna be able to do math without calculators, abacus, my socks and shoes on, and everything like that. So, but that's all right. Currently, right now, DJ Mitzel's on the pole with Todd in second. They're the only two that have taken time at this time. I don't think a lot of people are really too worried about qualifying, to be honest with you, with the limited amount of cars out there. Oh, but now everybody's starting to come out there. Let's take a look. There is Ricky Bobby himself, Les Levy, in the 62 Bust-A-Nut car. Russ Hancock in the 343 Firefighters Foundation truck, one of my personal favorites. Daniel Holloway, one of your chase contenders in the 21 Hershey Kisses, Kiss This truck. Ooh, Mark Mann is now on the pole in the 04 Wrangler. Again, I want to welcome everybody to today's race. You just have me, Rick Greenaway, in the booth. Steve was out of town for family business for the next couple weeks, so fortunately, you're going to have to deal with me and my inadequacies. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to have some fun. We're going to get some drivers up in the booth, and, we're going to go from there. Let's see, here we go. We're going to be at Talladega Super Speedway, and I can see my typing skills have really shown up very well here. Talladega Super Speedway, it's at 2.65 miles. Temperature is 97 degrees. At the track temperature is 97 degrees. Temperature outside is 78 degrees, 56% humidity with 2-mile-an-hour winds. what else do we have for any information for you guys? Oh, we're going to start gridding. We're going to have my cats fighting. On the pole, in the number 04, we're going to have Mark Mann. Then starting second, in the 61, we're going to have DJ Mitzel. Number 3, in the 51, JD Crow. Starting fourth, in the 62, Ricky Bobby, Les Levy. Starting fifth, in the 343, Russell Hancock. Starting sixth today is going to be the number 4 of Chris Akers. Next, in the next row, we're going to have the number 21 of Daniel Holloway. Next to him, we're going to have the number 31 of Todd Poston. Starting ninth, the number 27 of Sean Stevens. Starting 10th, of the 71 of Sean Makara. 11th, the number 46, David Overstreet. Starting 12th, the 35 of Isaac Wilson. And that should be our starting lineup. 12 cars? Yeah, 12 cars. So, yeah, that's where we're at. Get things going here. Have our pole sitter, the 04 Mark Mann. Sorry. As we're getting ready to go green. So not a huge field tonight, but it's okay. 75 laps here at Talladega Superspeedway. And we have the pace cars in. The 04 Mark Mann is leading the field down to the start-finish line. So we're getting ready to go green. And the green flag is out. As the car trucks are starting to get up to full song. Wouldn't be till almost the back stretch where we'll see them getting close to full power. As they've probably started in third gear. And still we're going 2 by 2. Mark Mann is still in the lead with JD Crow right behind him. Hope my audio is better compared to what it was like last week. I think I got that figured out. That was pretty fun last week, a couple weeks ago, having the audio issues. Ooh, Mark going down. Probably getting himself to the back. DJ Mitzel to the lead. 3 wide. Ooh, we're crashing. We're crashing. The 21 is into the wall. We're caution at lap 2. Oof. I know Daniel Holloway was involved in that. Let's see if we can find out what happened there. Oh, his teammate Chris Akers just took a hard right into him. Wow. Did not see that coming. Wow. That was number 1 and number 2 and the points right there. Just a hard right. 3 laps into the race so far, and first caution is out. Hopefully this is not going to be a tale of what to expect for the rest of the night, guys. Again, I want to thank everybody out there watching us. Victory Lane Productions. Broadcasting. I don't know why I say productions. I think that was my suggestion. But Victory Lane Broadcasting here. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook. Yeah, go Rick. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I wish I was going. Kind of wish I was out there racing with these guys. Who's my pick tonight? Oh, you know, I think I'm going to take Mark Mann tonight. I think Mark Mann's going to win, get himself into the chase, and we'll go from there. Are you in Vegas? Did you make it there safely? Ah, thanks, Lori. I did not see that blink out. I appreciate it. Very good, Steve. Oh, so right now your top 5: Les Levy, DJ Mitzel, JD Crow, Sean Stevens, Russell Hancock. Oh, well, it's switching back and forth, but that could be huge if Les wins today and leads the most laps and a lot of things. He could actually make it in the top 4. A lot of mathematics, and I am. Oh, he's heading to the back, so I don't know what's going on with Ricky Bobby there. Lots of mathematics, and I'm not gonna get into that because, well, it's my day off from work. So we will go over the top 5 once we get them gridded, lined up 2 by 2 again. See if anybody comes in and tops off. Oh yeah, a bunch of guys are going to come in and top off. We're looking at fuel strategy already. We're lap 4, and we're already playing a fuel strategy game where DJ, Sean Stevens, and Chris Akers stayed out. Very interesting. Very interesting to see. So we'll have to see how this plays out with the guys that came down the pits and how they get lined up going to green. Ooh, we got a Mark Mann fan out here tonight. That's pretty cool. I didn't know Mark had any fans. Just kidding, Mark. Love you, buddy. Oh, and the blue cone just got taken out by Chris Akers. That's a normal thing, and then JD picked up the rest of it. All right, so lap 5 of 75. Your top 5 currently: DJ Mitchell, Sean Stevens, Chris Akers, JD Crow, and Todd Poston are your top 5. Lights are off on the pace car. The iRacing, I believe this is a Ford Mustang or something. The iRacing pace car. I don't know what they model it after. Kind of reminds me of an old Ford Taurus. But the lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is turning in. The one interesting thing about Talladega is the start finish line is not in the middle of the tri-oval. It's actually at the end of the tri-oval, almost heading into turns 1 and 2. So they have a long time maintaining pace speed before they get into the restart zone. And we're green flag racing once again here at Talladega. The race for the Final Four for the NSRA Select Series. The 51 of JD Crow going up high, going through. Ooh, we just had a blink out for the 27, I believe it was. Was it the 27? I don't know who was that blinked. Boy, we are all over. We have cars spreading all over the track. When you don't have a lot of cars, you can kind of spread it out like this and take shots. Ooh, DJ getting a little up there. Thought he was going to make contact with Todd. We had this tight pack of 6, and then we have a couple of cars straggling behind it. Where you have the 46 of David Overstreet, Les Levy, JD Crow, Mark Mann, and Russell Hancock kind of in the back. Chris Akers going to go up high. Was able to get in front of Todd Poston. See if he uses a post. Yeah, he's going to come down in front of DJ. We have Chris Akers to the lead with DJ Mitchell in second, Todd Poston in third, Sean Stevens in fourth. That low line's really established right now. And they're able to keep Chris in the lead because that high line's just not able to do anything. 4 cars is faster than 2 cars. So you get a good look at the pack coming down the back stretch. DJ Mitchell getting a huge push by Todd Poston. Oh, ooh. I don't know what happened there. Kind of a checkup. 31 got rammed into by the 35 of Isaac Wilson, which now makes one lane. 27 is going to get right up behind DJ Mitchell. Todd Poston going to go 3 wide. Side drafts off the 4. Holloway getting behind his teammate, the 4 car. They're racing like this is the last 5 laps of the race, and we're only at lap 9. That kind of slowed Todd down, not having any help. The side draft didn't give him enough to get around him. 21 giving a huge push to Chris Akers. But that bottom line's very well set up. Oh, Todd's going to try again for that high line, see if JD goes with him. JD is going to go with him. They just don't seem to have enough oomph on that high line to get going. Oh, there they go. There they go. They're pushing. Holloway's kind of far back from his teammate Chris Akers. Not really able to make anything happen right there. As we go 3 wide, heading into turns 1 and 2. Todd came down in front of. Oh, the 27 gets DJ loose. No major damage. DJ's going to be able to come back in. No caution. No caution. Todd Poston now in the lead with Chris Akers behind him. We're at lap 10, and we got excitement everywhere, folks. This is the guys are going for it. This is the race before they get into the Final Four. They want this championship. And that 4-car is pushing the 31 like a champ down that backstretch. Now they're all single file. Kind of calming it down a little bit. I think they realized that it was only lap 11. We don't need to drive this hard yet. Poor DJ, though. He is a man by himself on an island. The thing that can help him out the best is a caution. That's what he needs, is a caution. Because without one, he's going to end up a lap down because he's got no help. And his time is just free falling like a champ. All right. Todd Poston, number 30 wide. Just a little get to know you on him. Chester, Virginia. Chris Akers, the number 4. And there's J.D. Crow from Fort Worth, Texas. This is what I love about iRacing is we have people from all over the country, all over the world really on here, and we all get together and do something that we love, and that's race. Well, it looks like DJ was able to pick up Sean Makara, and hopefully those two will be able to work together and they can just keep themselves from falling a lap down if they just stay hooked up and push and push and push, where they're not going to lose as much time as they were. Let's see what else is going on. And we still have Todd Poston in the lead, followed by Chris Akers, J.D. Crow, Isaac Wilson, Daniel Holloway, your top 5. Lap 13 of 75. Have about another 7 laps, I think, before we'll start seeing some green flag pit stops. Right around lap 20, I think you'll see your first cars start coming in. Lap 15, we still have Todd Poston, Chris Akers, J.D. Crow, Isaac Wilson, Daniel Holloway, your top 5. They've kind of just all settled down, single file, just running. Let's put in the laps, put in the laps, put in the laps, and then duke it out the last 5. That's the way I would look at it. But, you know, the big thing is going to be DJ Mitzel and Sean Makara. What can they gain for time on these guys? And I mean, they're slowly losing time, but it's not as bad as it could be. Oh, but they're still losing it hard. They're 14 seconds between them and this pack, so it's going to be tough. Especially, I mean, they're like a second off the lead pack for lap time, excuse me. You know, they're at 180 miles an hour, where these guys in the front are at 185, 187 miles an hour in the draft. So they get a tall tail ahead of them, but who knows? See what they can do. The 46 and the 04 making a run on the high side. David Overstreet and Mark Mann have come up the high side, and now we got a little racing going on. Mark Mann looks to be trying to push David Overstreet to the lead. A little side draft right there. They are neck and neck going down the backstretch. 2 lanes have been established. That does work out, though, for Sean and DJ, as now they're going to slow down because you got 2 lines. They're not going to be going as fast if they were one huge line. Oh, and Mark Mann is pushed. Oh, I thought he might have been able to get in front of the 31, but just not good enough. They're still right there next to each other. Top line slowing down a little bit. Les needs to get up and start helping out the 04 a little bit more. Too much of a gap there. It's not really allowing that top line to get established. So it's all really been Dave and Mark making that happen for those 2 guys. So hopefully they can kind of continue that. We're at lap 18. I think you're going to start seeing some people getting ready for green flag pit stops. Let's take a look here. Yeah, they've gone like 13, 14 laps on this run, so they're going to definitely be starting to look to pitting very soon. That 46 is kicking up. I think he's trying to get to the back so that he can get in line so that he can pit. The 04 just tucked down. Yeah, we're going to start seeing some green flag pit stops. I see that happening very soon. Les is kind of hanging out there. Nobody's coming yet. But they're going to be happening soon. We're going down the back stretch. Everybody's in line, single file. I think you're going to see people start ducking off. I've been saying this for the last 2 laps, so hopefully they prove me right. And here they come. Get the camera right on that line, see how people do getting in. Everybody is in. Everybody is in. Let's see who wins this race off of pit road. Oh, Mark Mann's going to take left sides. J.D. Crow. Oof. Todd Poston with the pass of J.D. Crow coming out of the pits. Chris Akers takes the lead. Mark Mann drops 3 spots. Chris Akers gains 5. Todd Poston gains 6. Isaac Wilson gained 7 in that pit stop. Oh, that was a tough pit stop for Mark Mann. But it's a super. These are super speedway races. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. He's got the draft. He's good. Alrighty, guys, we are back with some action. It's Daniel Holloway's taking the lead, followed by Chris Akers, Todd Poston, J.D. Crow, Sean Stevens, your top 5. So we hit lap 26 of 75 here in the NSRA Sunday Select season. I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Rick Greenaway, your host for this evening. And I hope you're having a good time tonight as we bring you this unbelievable action of the NSRA series. As we have 2 teammates leading, Daniel Holloway, Chris Akers. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. Ooh, we have Sean Stevens making a strong power move on the outside with Russ Hancock helping him, pushing him along. We still have Chris Akers and Daniel Holloway on the bottom line. Daniel Holloway leading with Chris Akers pushing him. Sean Stevens is kind of nudging in front of him. He's getting a huge push from Russ Hancock in the 343. Really helping him out. Oh, Russ going for a run outside. The 35 of Isaac Wilson's going to look to the inside as Russ Hancock gets pushed out. I wonder if he might have just pushed a little bit too hard and kind of got wormholed out. Ooh, I think Russ is blinking a little bit on us. Yeah, Russ blinked. Oh, he's back now. He kind of fell back on us. He was able, no problems though with him doing a little blinky blink. Lap 28 of 75. DJ and Sean are still sitting back there hoping and praying for that caution to come out. As we continue to have Daniel Holloway and Chris Akers working that bottom line with Sean Stevens and Isaac Wilson kind of controlling that top line, but they have no help over there, so it's really hurting them because you have the Holloway, the Akers, and Poston machines kind of just lined up, working together, and they don't stand a chance on that high line. When you have two cars running against 5, 6 cars on the bottom line, you got nowhere to go, unfortunately, so it's okay. We just turned lap 30 of 75. Almost to halfway. Yeah, you can see how just that power of that lower line just kind of really destroys anything that top line could get going there. So Mark Mann's up high, but he's just not getting sucked in yet. Oh, he's getting there slowly but surely. And once they catch up to that top line, if they could kind of keep it together. Oh, nice power move by the 35. I think he needed to get some air. He might have been overheating. 27 shoots down, takes over the lead. Mark Mann's going to get behind the 35. You got the 35, the 04, and the 343 on that top line. That 21 is pushing the 27 very hard. .35 goes for a little side draft. Oh, I think Holloway thought he was going to make contact with him. Kind of did a little evasive move down low. .35's kind of man by himself. The 04 went kind of around him on the high side, it looks like. I don't know, but they backed off. I don't know what they're doing. Still a little too early to pit. Got probably another 3-4 more laps till we'll be looking at the next round of pit stops. Should be right around lap 35, 36. Maybe 37. I think that'll be a stretch. You know, Steve, you're signed in as Victory Lane Broadcasting. You look very biased as a broadcaster rooting for somebody. Just saying. Yeah, it's okay, bud. Just remember, $100 on black while you're out there. Back to the racing, we get the 21. That was just, he was inside. Go Holloway. uh, the 21 and the 4 are content to just ride this way. They don't need to win. They're first and second in the points. So as long as they finish second and third, they're fine. They don't need to worry about anything. So for them, just running the single file line, it's perfect for them. I mean, we all know that these two wanna win, but there's a bigger picture they need to look at. And that's what Todd's been kind of there the whole night, so I'm not really stretching. Oh, the 27 just blinked. The 27 blinked. The leader was blinking. Ooh, 21 got a little bit below that yellow line. A little nervous if he kicked up there. And we are pitting right at 35. Kind of not bad guess. Akers comes out in the lead, followed by J.D. Crowe, Stevens, Holloway, Post in your top 5. Just top 5 has kind of separated themselves a little bit. I'm sure Mark will catch up quickly. So we have Chris Akers, JD Crowe, Sean Stevens, Daniel Holloway, Todd Pouston. I don't mean Pouston. Gotta figure out how to. Poston. I could do it with a little Boston accent. Call him Todd Poston. But so they continue to kind of be single file here, fresh from those pit stops. We are just at halfway. No cautions to help out DJ or Sean, but they haven't either gone or lap down either. So that's big. That's good for them. Just checking in with the these two. So there's the two of them, both 30 seconds back. You know, they're just trying to get up there in speed. I mean, they got good speed going. They're just as fast as that line, so they're not really gaining, but they're not really losing. So, I guess that's a good thing in a sense. Going back to your lead pack. So you got Chris Akers, followed by JD Crowe, Sean Stevens, Daniel Holloway, Todd Poston. Todd Poston. That's what we're going to call him, Todd Poston. Maybe Todd Poston will park his car. We'll see how that goes. Isaac Wilson, Mark Mann, Russell Hancock, Les Levy, and DJ Mitchell. Your top 10. I don't know what's going on with David Overstreet. He came into the pits a couple times. We'll check out if he's by himself or if he maybe... Yeah, no, he's by himself, so... Hey, come out. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with David Overstreet. Lap 42.75. The next stop should be right around lap 50. They're looking at 2 more stops. If my math is correct, 2 more stops. I thought JD was going to look up high, try to make a move, but he decided the better of it. So our top 5 has not changed at all. Running single file. Ooh, Holloway makes a move to the outside. Todd Poston behind him. Get a little action going on right now. Holloway got bored of playing follow the leader and made a move to the outside. Todd's like, you know what? I'm kind of bored with that too. I'm going to go up there with you. We're going to make a run to the front. And here they come. And it worked. Holloway to the front. So Daniel Holloway is your new leader, followed by Chris Akers, Shady Crow, Todd Poston in fourth, Sean Stevens. And they're back to single file. Excuse me, folks, sorry. Lap 47 to 75, we should see them coming in about 3 laps from now to pit. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching this evening. NSRA Sunday Select Series, the race for the Final Four. Next week will be the last race of the season for these guys in the Truck Series. Currently, Daniel Holloway, Chris Akers, DJ Mitzel, and Todd Poston are your top 4 in points. Oh. These two are just kind of still where they are. And David Overstreet's with Russ Hancock and Les Levy. I just wonder how far. Oof, they are a little bit behind, huh? Oh yeah, that's probably why he went back to try to help them move up. Oof, that is pretty rough. It's around lap 49. Gonna be getting ready. Cars start coming down pit road. So we got 26 laps to go here. As these guys will pit here and then one more time, and then they'll be good to go the rest of the race. As they're coming into pits, let's see how we do. Everybody comes in hot. Everybody comes in pretty good. It's actually almost a beautiful V they had going on there. This is Mark Mann taking tires again. The interesting will be who comes out second. Oh, it is going to be Daniel Holloway. It's Chris Akers, Daniel Holloway, JD Crow, Mark Mann, Todd Poston, your top 5 coming out of the pits. And they're all going to line up single file. Ooh, Mark Mann's going to kind of kick out. Very interesting. And he's going to get in the back of the line with 25 laps to go. Let's crank it up and get in with these cars for a little bit. that was our top 5, right along with our top 5. Last few laps. As they continue to duke it out. As this is the NSRA Sunday Select Series, the final race for the Final 4. Next week we will crown a champion in the NSRA Sunday Select Super Speedway Series. As currently Chris Akers, Daniel Holloway, DJ Mitzel, and Todd Poston are your top 4 in points. As we have 18 laps to go here at Talladega. As they continue single file, 17 laps to go. Chris Akers, Daniel Holloway, JD Crow, Todd Poston, Sean Stevens, your top 5. Beginning, I thought the race was going to get a little crazy. They were really duking it out at the beginning. We got that early caution at lap 3. Then from there, we really haven't had much. It's been single file action the whole way. I don't think these guys in the top 7 here will continue to race that way. I think you'll see it get a little bit busier once we get closer to the end of the race. Daniel Holloway is really giving the number 4 a good push. He's going to probably have to stick his nose out, get some air in that car, as he's been pushing hard for a while. These guys have about 5 more laps till they'll need to pit. So I would not be surprised. They'll go the full fuel run here, just so they have fuel in their tanks for any green-white checkers. I'd be shocked to see any of these guys try to do a short pit here. Just knowing that the possibilities of green and white checkers are good, checkered. So I figured they'll be in 4 laps. Again, we're just kind of going single file right now. They're kind of just relaxing, chilling out. They're not really pushing hard. I mean, they're pushing, but just not, trying to wreck anybody or make any bad moves. They're kind of just riding it out towards the end of the race. Oh, they're pitting now. Did not see that. I thought they still had 5 more laps, but I guess not. This is a crucial pit stop. We'll see what people do. Mark Mann seems to have been getting tires every time he goes. He's not this time. He's just getting fuel. And they're off, and they're coming off pit road. Chris Akers is in the lead, but we have a drag race between J.D. Crow, Mark Mann. Let's see what they're going to do. Oh. Holloway let the 04 come in. We have 13 laps to go. Now business is going to start picking up. We got 13 to go. Markman already going up high. We're going to have some 2x2 racing here. Things are going to get good. Things are going to start getting good, folks. So stay in your seats right here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. I'm Rick Renaway. We have 13 laps to go. Markman is trying to win this race. See if he can point his way into the next round. He needs to win. DJ's currently sitting in 8th position. I don't know if that's enough for him to be able to jump over anybody to get the 4th spot. Les Levy's in 10th. Let's see here. Let me go look at the points and see. Poston's in 4th in points. He's pretty safe. He's sitting in 5th place. It's gonna be DJ. Mark's sitting in 6th. Oof. I think it could be close. This could be interesting. If Markman wins, this definitely could be interesting. I don't know if it'll be enough points, but it could be interesting. Where I won't know who the top 4 will be if Markman wins. Because we got 11 laps to go. Ooh, a little bobble from the 0-4. And a yawning by your announcer, but that's okay. 10 to go. 10 to go here at Talladega. DJ's in for pitting. DJ's now in 10th place. Oof. Ten laps to go here at Talladega. Holloway looking upside. Didn't make the move. Markman a little high there. Oh, they're now lapping DJ and Sean Macara. They're now 1 lap down. That kind of hurt Markman. Oh, he's now stuck by himself in the bottom. Up high. As Daniel Holloway went down low. DJ's behind Holloway. Markman's now on the bottom line. DJ's going to try to get his lap back the hard way, as he's giving a huge push to Daniel Holloway. Markman's now going to move up high. They got numbers on that high line. If Mark Mann gets in there, they got numbers compared to this low line, and they can blow by this bottom line. I'll be intrigued to see what they do here. Ooh, Mark Mann's going to go 3 wide. Oh, folks, when I said business is going to pick up, I mean business is picking up. We are about to be 3 wide. Oh, the 35 is going to come up. They might leave the 21 and the 61 hung out to dry there, as we have 4 cars on that third lane. Oh, or they're going to wreck. Oh, the 35 got all wiggly right there. I think Mark's going to come down. He did not feel good about that. He definitely got nervous after that move. Now he's going to go back up to the high side. 27 is going to go with him. And the 71 is going to go up there also. We have 9 cars. Oh, the 35 is going to go up high. So the third line's got 4 cars. The middle line's got 2, 3 on the bottom line. Oh, boys and girls, business is picked up. Mark Mann's going to dive down. He's going to take that middle lane. Have 4 cars now in that middle lane. See if he can get pushed to that lead. See if he can clear Akers. They got 4 cars in that middle lane. They should be able to power by that bottom line very quickly. But Chris Akers is not going out without a fight. We have 5 laps to go. 5 laps to go here. As we got 6 cars in that top lane. And Holloway is pushing Mark Mann. Ooh, somebody's looking down low. No. That second line can't just really, they can't get together. Oh, now cars are going to go down to that bottom lane. Holloway's giving the 04 a push. You have DJ Mitzel pushing the 21. Coming down the back stretch. '61 right up against the 21, giving him, ooh, kicked him up just a tad. 21 giving the 04. Ooh, the 04's back in, got a little loose right there. As we go into turns 3 and 4. Coming down the front stretch, 21 is giving the 04 a good push. 4 laps to go here at Talladega. The 04 is now your leader, but I just don't think he's cleared the 4. As the 4 just gets enough momentum coming through the corner there to be able to take it. Let's see if the 21 gives the 04 a good enough shove. Not enough right there. Three to go. People trying to figure out how they want to do, what they want to do, how they're going to handle these last couple of laps. You know, like I said, the 21 and the 4, they're happy. They don't need to do any more. Right where they finish, they're locked in. Mark Mann, he needs to win this race. DJ's now in 8th place. He needs to win this race. The 7 cars on the lead lap, so unless we get a caution, there's nothing that's going to help DJ. So the only thing he can do is make sure the 04 does not win. because it's going to come down to being tight in the points. And all Mark Mann needs to do is needs to win. And we have 2 laps to go, guys. 2 laps to go here at Talladega. White flag is out. White flag. Mark Mann on the high side. And Holloway's not really pushing him. He needs a good push here. Going down the backstretch. Holloway's right there, pushing him. He's in the lead going down the backstretch. Mark Mann's going to give him room. He's not going to side draft it. Going through 3 and 4. Using the side draft. It's going to be Chris Akers, Mark Mann, J.D. Crowe, Daniel Holloway, Todd Post in your top 5. Wow, that was exciting at the end. I really thought Mark was going to make a run. I thought he might have had it, but not quite. All right, guys. Well, we'll be right with you at the post-race show, interview our top 3, and we will go from there. And we are back here with your top 3. Your winner, Chris Akers, Mark Mann second, J.D. Crowe. First, we will talk with our 3rd place winner, J.D. Crowe. J.D., congratulations on a top 3. You had a pretty good weekend. You had a solid race last night with the pit stall and followed up with a 3rd place here tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It feels good to get back to Talladega. You know, we've been running Daytona, and it was up and down all week, but, man, it felt good to be back up front again.
Yeah, no, you were solidly up there. I think, you know, top 5 all night long. So, no, it's a good race. It seemed like we had a little excitement at the beginning of the race. Everybody was kind of working hard, and then everybody kind of settled down in single file the rest of the time.
Yeah, I think early on guys were just, you know, especially the chase guys were just trying to get whatever bonus point they could get early, maybe take a little pressure off trying to get one late. And so we just settled in, just played around, you know, tried to practice some pushing, you know, it always comes in handy. You know, we were out of the chase, but, you know, might play spoiler or helper for somebody, and just managed to get around Chris and Todd and Daniel there. And we just figured try a few things, see if we could do some breakaways. Tried to talk them into maybe running that last tank out to see if we could break up the field, because I knew as soon as we went down pit lane that everybody would go, and just see if we couldn't break the pack up and settle it amongst 3 or 4 trucks. But I had a good time.
Well, congratulations, bud. Anybody you want to thank, give any shout-outs to?
Oh, yeah, I've got to thank all the guys down in Groveland, Florida at jconcepts.net for letting me run the colors on the trucks and cars and any of the other types of vehicles we play in. And thank you guys for broadcast, and of course DJ and all the guys that put the league together and put these races on for us to come in and have a good time. Maybe the guys that couldn't make it in here late, you know, come in. It's fun. It's good opportunity for you to learn from some of the best on how to make green flag pit stops and run speedway and plate races.
Well, congratulations, bud. Thank you for being here tonight. Next, we're going to appreciate it. next, our second place winner, Mark Mann. Mark, I thought you were going to take the W. I got to
Sup,
see.
Green?
What's up, buddy? Got to see how the points shake out because, DJ didn't have a great night. He finished eighth. You with the second place. I did have some bonus points in there. You might have snuck in there. We don't know. How's the race tonight?
It was fun. I mean, a lot of green flag. Wasn't a whole lot of drivers. A lot of people these kind of fade off when you get into the chase. A lot of people have other motives. If they don't get into the chase, they kind of crump out on their teammates, and sometimes that sucks. But it is what it is, and you see it across the board. It's just not any specific team, but the racing was good. It was fun. I'll take a second place.
Yeah, I know you definitely take a second place, and you did well tonight. You were right there. I think top six all night long. Kind of stayed in the back. Didn't want to have any problems. Wanted to, I could tell you wanted to get some points, but then you just wanted to finish the race and get the best finish possible. I think so you could maybe sneak into the top four.
I gotta sneak in, man, and that's the only way I'm gonna get in there. And I don't even know if I made it, but we'll see. I
Uh,
don't. Is the next race the championship? I don't
the
even
the
know.
next race is the championship,
All right,
So I,
cool.
and I mean I wasn't taking my shoes off or anything like that to start doing the math. So we'll wait to see what the points shape out. But congratulations on a solid run tonight, buddy. Anybody you want to say thanks to? Give some shout outs to?
Yeah, thanks to NSRA and Todd and DJ, all the stuff that they do, and Sean and Sean tonight, who I raced with, and everybody watching at home, my friend Mara, and you guys broadcasting. Yep.
Well, bud, you were my pick to win tonight, but I'll take a second place.
All right. Sorry to let you down,
It's
man.
okay. It's all right. But no, congratulations on a second place, bud.
Thanks, man.
And finally, our winner, the number four Reese's Chevrolet, Chris Akers. Chris, congratulations on the win tonight, bud.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So, you guys basically controlled the race, it seemed like, from the get go, except for when you crashed into your teammate at lap three. We saw that. Don't worry about it.
Well, from my view, from inside the car, it looked like Russ blinked a little, right up into me, and it took me right into Holloway. So I hated that happen. I really wanted to run the green flag, but you can't help Nick Code sometimes. It's so frustrating, ain't it?
No, you can't. But I was funny when I went to look at it. All I saw was you turning right and going into your team, and I'm like, oh, that's how he's playing the night.
Yep.
No, seriously though. You guys really did. You controlled it right from the start. You and Holloway kind of basically 1 and 2 the whole night long. You didn't have really all your team there, so it was just the two of you guys, just trying to control the race so that you can secure and lock in your position for next week.
Oh yes, yeah, and you can't forget about JD sitting there with us. He was up there in second, third, and first with us all night long. The three of us getting on and off pit road and was able to stay consistently up in the top three spots really helped out.
Yeah,
And I can't thank him enough. He stayed right there with me when there's multiple times he could have dropped out and left, but he held his line, ran with us all the way to the end.
yeah, no, he definitely did. And I mean, you were having unbelievable pit stops. So I think you would come in third, maybe fourth, and you were coming out first. I think every pit stop you were coming out in first. Your pit stops were on point all night long. Um, but again, congratulations. Anybody you want to say hi to, thank.
Oh, well, thank Mom and Dad for watching as always, and then thank you guys for broadcasting. I hate Herman couldn't be here. Shout out to him. Hope everything's okay. And then and well, thank you, Rick, for doing it tonight. It's awesome deal. I'll go watch it tomorrow. And let's thank DJ and Todd for putting this on. And of course, shout out to Holloway and JD for the race right there. That was an awesome finish for us.
Well, congratulations, bud, and we will see you next week for the chase for the championship.
Yes, sir. We'll see you.
All right, bud. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good night.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel.
Well, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Next week will be the last race for the NSRA season. We will crown a champion. So yeah, join us next week as we will be at Daytona, I believe, for the championship. And I don't know who the top four is going to be. I think DJ might have snuck in. Well, not snuck in, but secured his position. I know Holloway's locked in. I know Akers is locked in. Todd should be safe. So the really question is going to be is how did Mark Mann do enough, and was DJ's incident enough to keep him out? So we will have updates as soon as I know, and I want to thank everybody for watching, and we will see you next week at Daytona.